Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you guys came back because today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to make one of my favorite products, which is rose water. I love anything to do with rose. I have a rose face cream, rose shampoo, and conditioner, and so I just wanted to share with you guys my favorite way and method of making rose water. This method is really easy and I think it's probably it gives you the best rose water in my opinion. So there are two main ways. One way is you just put the rose petals into a pot and distilled water and it boils and there you have rose water. Or the second way is you do that but the steam goes up and you capture that steam in a bowl, and that's how I'm going to be doing it today. You guys might be confused, but don't worry, I'll show you what I mean. Just keep watching this video. And that's all, and we should get on to the video because I've been talking for a long time. Let's go. So the first and most important ingredient you're going to need is some roses. Unfortunately, I was unable to videotape the process of me ripping off all the rose petals, but basically what you're going to want to do is just wrap your hand around all the rose petals and pull it apart from the stem. It takes really no time at all, and it's such a quick and easy method, unlike ripping off every single rose petal from the rose and the stem. So then you're going to want to put all your roses into a bowl. I had so many roses that I decided to work with half of it at a time, and then I'm just going to unravel all of them. What you do is basically just unravel like that. It's really easy. Or you could also stick your fingers through the bottom of the rose and then just pull them apart. Both methods are super easy and quick to do and save you so much time. Then we're going to head over to this sink to rinse off all the germs and the dirt that was on the rose petals. So you're going to want to turn on some lukewarm water. Make sure it's lukewarm, not hot, not cold. I rinse my rose petals twice just to make sure that there's no dirt on it because I will be putting this on my face. And then to drain all the water out, you're just going to want to put your hand in front of the side where you're draining the water and keep the rose petals in the bowl. The other ingredient besides roses that you're going to need is some distilled water. There are many videos on YouTube showing you how to make distilled water. You could just watch it, or you could just go to the store like I did and buy some of it. Next, you're going to want to get a pot and put a bowl in it. If the bowl doesn't reach the top of the pot, you could put either a block or another bowl underneath it, but my bowl just so happened to be right at the top. And then I'm just going to get my roses and put them around the bowl. So there wasn't any rose petals in the bowl, but all the roses were around it and in the pot. Then once I've used up all my roses, I'm going to get some distilled water and pour it over my roses. You want the water just to be underneath the roses, not on top of it, so it didn't cover all of them fully, because the more water you add, the more diluted your rose water is going to be, which you don't want that. If you get any water into your bowl, it's all right. All you could do is get either a paper towel to soak up all the water, or you could get this sucky thing. I honestly don't even know how it's called, but you just want to take it and suck out all the water. Then I'm going to take a lid. This lid doesn't even fit the pot. It's way too big, but instead of putting it right side up, you're going to want to put it upside down so the handle is underneath. And then you're going to want to turn on your stove to a high. I put mine onto a 9, and then you're just going to want to wait until it boils. Once it starts to boil, then only are you going to want to put on your lid, and then just put a whole big handful of ice onto the lid, and then I turn mine down to a 7. And once the ice starts to melt, you're just going to want to take this sucky thing again and just take out all the water. The reason we're putting ice on top is because it creates more steam inside the pot, which causes there to be more rose water in the bowl. So now you're going to want to repeat this process over and over again for about 5 to 8 times, depending on how much rose petals and water you put into your pot. How you know when it's ready is that you don't see any more water on the sides where the roses are, and the rose petals are discolored and mushy, and then you're just going to want to let it cool and take out your bowl. So on my left here, I have the rose water that I collected in the bowl, and on the right, I have rose water that just boiled, like water and rose petals boiled. As you could see, the rose water that collected in the pot, it's just way too dark to put on your face. If you have white roses, then yes, you could just boil the roses with the water, but I feel like using this method is just much safer. So then I'm gonna pour some of my rose water into a spray bottle. If your funnel is too big, you could just use a piping tip and it should be small enough. And then I also had a little bit of rose water already in there, so that's what the clear water was inside there. And then you just want to keep it in a cool area, not somewhere where it's hot, and you could just spray it onto your face. It's so refreshing and I just love it so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to give it a big thumbs up, smash the red subscribe button down below, and like always, if you want to see me make something in my next video, then just comment down below what you want me to see, what you want me to make in my next video, and I'll try to do it. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!